Hello, instead of doing a song or music, I'm going to do a recitation. It's about a little bit of history for you. Going back to 1814, at the time the Battle of the Baltimore, which is in what we now know near the Canadian border. There was a lawyer called Francis Scagny, and he successfully negotiated with the admirals and the British forces that were taking over and colonising. Obviously, they had Canada, they were colonising parts of what is now the US, and he negotiated a deal that all the prisoners held on these ships were being released and be working in colonial farmland and fields and things. But as Francis Scagny himself went to these ships, living in squalor, he says, "I've got some good news for you. You're free. You're going to be out of here and free, working on the land." But he said, "I'll just give you, before that happens, before we don't upset anybody, don't display that offensive flag." And of course, that offensive flag, which the British didn't like, was the Star-Spangled Banner. That's what they called. It's like a resistance movement flag at that time. And so it said, we put a white flag up there because, if people start firing, silly, just get on with life, keep your nose clean and work. And of course, he went back to the admirals and he says, "I'll negotiate, got the prisoners out. We're going to replace them with some other prisoners further up the coast." But it says, your deal is academic, really, because there's British, there's about 200 ships on their way to literally take over Baltimore Bay, and we've got a military operation here, so be prepared. But before they could, these ships are rapidly approaching, and all this gunfire were firing, and it got noisier and noisier and noisier, and all these people, the free prisoners, could do was put this flag up as solidly as they possibly could on this rampart, and all the time it made them more of a target, because they saw this flag, so they just kept firing at it, and people were dying. They were like lambs to the slaughter. People were getting killed just propping up this flag. It was coming up, it was tilted like that on the ramparts, and of course they all got killed. They were slaughtered, but the flag was still there. So absolutely devastated, Francis Scagny wrote a poem, and it went like this: "Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave." And of course, just to annoy the British Empire even more, he used it to a tune which was an old English drinking song of the 18th century. Because as you know, they had sing rounds and folk clubs in the 18th century like we do in the pubs. And it was very well known in their various circles. So we were trying to sing it to the tune, this drinking song. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave a proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? So as you know, that eventually in 1931 became the American national anthem for all sporting events. Thank you.